What's up, friend, and welcome back to another Edge of Eternity's standard video. And today we are finally going to have a look at that disgustingly unfair new Kona combo deck list. Now, Kona decks have always existed since the card have been printed, but I really feel like Edge of Eternities with these spacecrafts and these planets really push the deck list over the top. Now, one of the cards that synergizes the most with Kona, that basically was printed for the card, it feels like, is the Surima. This is a 3-mana legendary artifact spacecraft, and when a Surima enters, search your library for a legendary creature card, reveal it, put it into your hand, and shuffle. You can also put 7 charge counters on the spacecraft to turn it into a 5/5 flyer that says other tapped legendary creatures you control have indestructible. So with the Surima, you can either find Kona, as Kona is a legendary creature. A little bit of a refresher for those of you guys that are not as familiar with Kona. It's a 4-mana 4/3 with survival, so at the beginning of your second main phase, if Kona is tapped, you may put a permanent card from your hand onto the battlefield. So if you don't have a Kona and you have some payoff, you can grab, with the Surima, you can grab Kona. But if you have a Kona and you're looking for payoff, there's these 2 bombs at the top end that you can find, which is Absolute Virtue and Velgavoth Terror Eater. Now, one of the scarier things too is once Kona is capable of grabbing one of these cards, or this Surima is capable of grabbing one of these cards for you, and Kona puts them into play, you can use Absolute Virtue or Velgavoth Terror Eater to put all the charge counters you need on the Surima, while also tapping the creature and giving it indestructible. Now, if you combine that with something like a Lumbering Road Wagon, which is just a vehicle that helps you ramp up, it gets a basic land for you, but it also has that crew cost. So where planets and spacecrafts are a little bit worse, because the tapping effect, the charge counters happen at sorcery speed, the Lumbering Road Wagon with the crewing effect is of course like an effect that you can fire off at any time. So if your opponent, for instance, is trying to remove your Velgavoth after the card untaps, and you have a Road Wagon in play, you could just crew it, tap it again, and give it indestructible that way. So that's a really cool little trick to keep in mind as you're playing this deck list, where crewing can happen at any point, and if you have the Surima in play, you can just really protect your threats. Speaking of protecting your threats, this is something that is different from like the stock Kona versions that I've seen. We are playing 3 copies of Voice of Victory, because it's a fantastic way for us to protect the combo, as Voice of Victory doesn't allow our opponent to interact with us on our turn. So it basically puts them in a position where they kind of always have to remove the Voice of Victory before they remove another threat. So you can really set yourself up. You slam Voice of Victory on turn 3, your opponent needs to interact with it, and hopefully at that point they're tapped out. You can play Kona and then immediately start going crazy if you have ways to tap it as well, which, like I said, out of the spacecrafts and the vehicles that we have access to, we also have 8 planets that we're playing to be able to tap Kona. But we also have other like tap payoff, like 3 copies of Wily Duke. I've always loved this card, and yeah, the spacecrafts and the planets really making this card go over the top as well. It's a 3-mana 4/2, and whenever Wily Duke becomes tapped, you gain 1 life and you draw a card. So a great source of card advantage in this deck list. There's a little bit more to it as well they haven't really spoken of yet. More Kona value can be found in 4 copies of Overlord of the Mistmoors. It's not a legendary creature or anything, but the flexibility of being able to cast it for its impending cost on 4 or cheating it in play with Kona is obviously really nice. And I've seen a lot of Kona decks also play Summon Bahamut, and that's kind of like blown me out before, so I figured, alright, we need to slam a copy of that card in here too, even though the Surima cannot grab it. But of course, when it comes to Absolute Virtue, Velgavoth, and whatever, Summon Bahamut or the Overlords, there's a lot of flexibility here with whatever you want to cheat in with Kona. I've seen players play that really expensive Galta before that puts all your creatures onto the battlefield. That's a legendary creature, so you can grab it with Surima. So you have a lot of like flexibility there as to like what you want. For me, Absolute Virtue and Velgavoth Terror Eater are powerful enough to put my opponent in a bad spot and win the game. Now, of course, with many Kona deck lists, the greatest challenge with this deck is, outside of interaction, of course, that your opponent might have, inconsistency. And despite the Surima doing a lot for this deck when it comes to consistency, right? Because you can just tutor up either your Kona or whatever threat you're looking for. Yeah, it can still be pretty much of a problem, because it's obviously the strongest thing that the deck can do. And outside of that, you don't really have those Kona setups. It does feel a little bit too fair to be good in standard, especially when there's so much pressure coming your way from the VV decks and all that. So yeah, but if Lady Luck's on your side, you can absolutely go crazy with this. Absolutely go crazy with this and play the most unfair games you've ever seen, basically running people over with indestructible legendary threats. Yeah, it's crazy. I've never seen Kona be this good, and Edge of Eternities really just did everything it could need to make Kona be very, very scary. Scariest we've ever seen. But yeah, there's a lot of flexibility to it. This is the way I've enjoyed it, so let us dive right into the gameplay. You can see this Kona combo deck list in action. Not mad at that. Not mad at that. The second I play this, they know what time it is. They know, they know. Bom bom bom. I think a lot of like the surprise element from this deck list is kind of gone because reasons. Oh my god, Wily! I do fucking love Wily Duke though. I really do. Such a great card. I've kept an eye on the 5-0 root stacks. I've kept an eye on them. They're interesting. But I mean, I don't know if they're ooh, oh no? Bruh. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Not the mirror. Who could be the most unfair? How do I always cue the mirror? I don't know. Talent? Alright, well, let me just set this up, I guess. I mean, what the fuck do we grab? Dalgavasi? I don't know. Shit. Always in the mirror. No. They're gonna have something crazier probably, though. That's pretty crazy. Right. I mean, I could slam another Sarima to try and grab Absolute Virtue if I want to grab that before Valgavoth, but I think we just slam Valgavoth. I'm always queuing the mirror. I don't fucking know. I don't know, honestly. It's a curse. I mean, I have to get rid of the Sarima, kinda, but... Let's play the wagon too, so we can tap it at yeah, I gotta figure out what I want to go after here. I gotta figure out what I want to go after. It depends on how crazy they get with everything. At the moment, I think my target to remove is the Overlord, but I can use the wagon to tap the Valgavoth by just crewing it, so that's kind of cool as a way like to protect the card, right? The VV Kona pile. The VV Kona pile. Yeah, that may be the truth, honestly. Stationing is sorcery speed, right, chat? So if I remove Kona now, it works. But then are they gonna grab another Kona? Then again, we slowed him down like crazy, right? Anyway. Considering it. Having luck with Kona? No clue. We just got started and we're immediately in the mirror. I fear. I'm just gonna remove it, I think. You can go ahead and find a new Kona. I don't know. They can swing with the Overlord anyway against the Valgavoth. No, I don't want to give them an opportunity to tap it. We made the right choice. Their list is slightly different from ours, though. With the Llanowar elves. Yeah, this deck is just crazy, crazy unfair. Nasty. Nasty. I am actually quite interested in making a survival deck in general, though. Because, like, people are thinking, you know, Wily Duke, but what about cards like Rip and all the other survival cards that are really good that you can work with? Then again, can that beat Vivi? I don't know. That one-drop Survivor is kind of Graveyard Hate too. Yeah, I keep thinking about that creature too. Ooh, this is a good... I was gonna say, this is a good hand, but is it though? The Celestia Meta may cook us. Much you love Bama, not being able to tutor Sarima feels kind of bad. Yeah, but I'm playing it because every time I get wrecked by one of these Kona players, it's because they slam a fucking Bahamut off of it, so like... I fear I am but a sheep joining them. Gotta do what I gotta do. Yeah, I'm sheeple. I'm sheeple. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Bitch. What the helly? What the helly? The helly? Well, okay, I got Kona here, right? I could do summon Bahamut, get rid of Sarima. Maybe my best bet. Let's do it, let's do it. There can only be one Kona player in this town, and it's me. Okay. It's something. The Galta, though, like... the Galta is kind of crazy. I don't want to get split up, actually. They may run it. Not worth it. The Galta's crazy. I don't even know how to feel about that. But also, damn, right? Like... You're an open VV enjoyer, lose with everything else. Period. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. Ooh, what did I say? But this is... What are they doing? There can only be one Kona player in this town, and it's not you, buddy. It's me. It's me. Yeah, that's not... That's not... No. Yeah, nothing wrong with that, honestly. Many ways to enjoy Magic. Ooh, this may be that control deck, isn't it? Ooh, I do like Voice of Victory. That'll give us some room to do some stuff. If they are control. I think I'm just gonna get countered, kind of. Let's see. Yeah, I think it's that. I think maybe that Sultai control deck from the Arena champs. I think. Do they play the snake though? Probably not. We'll see. Gag. Wow. What did Esper Origins do to them? I'm gonna slam Overlord here. How many VVs have we faced? Like 2 or 3? Did you guys like that Sultai deck? You want me to play it? It's not VV. I guess the bar is in hell. Yeah, that's right. That's right. I'm not that much of a control enjoyer either, but if y'all like it, I'll always check anything out. Counter's feeling a bit sus. Could just slam another Overlord, I guess? You playing Esper Brew for a week now. I keep missing Rafine. Free my girl. Rafine. Yeah. Remember when I was Reckless only? I would love to be Reckless only, but my goodness, Wotzi fucking killed that deck with the mana situation. Like, honestly. Every time I feel like, oh yeah, we could play Rakdos, it's like, well, you may as well like play Jund or some shit because the mana's just that bad. Trenches. Yeah, the mana is just ass. Like, it's so terrible. They really just cooked it. It's true, it's true. Alright, well, what are we grabbing? What are we grabbing, y'all? I have a feeling none of these are gonna fire off, but... Yeah, I'm thinking Wily too, just for value. I'm thinking Wily also. I'm not gonna lie. Because I feel like Absolute Virtue, they just remove it. Velgavoth could be really good, but also vulnerable to a board wipe, which I'm sure they play how many of? Like 4, probably? I think Wily's at least cards that we kind of need. Take those. Oh, station or charge counter that thing. Absolute Virtue for absolute value. No, I know. Also, one thing that's kind of like sucked about Rakdos is that it feels like its identity is just kind of lost. I don't know if that makes sense to y'all, but Rakdos' identity, like, I don't think they really have an idea what to do with it. It's just like, I feel like Rakdos hasn't really stood for anything the past couple of sets. I don't know. Not sure if that makes sense to some of you guys, but maybe it does. Like, it's just so... not ideal. So they just fired off Deadly Cover-Up. I could do Kona into, Overlord. But then I already have another Overlord here, so is that really what we want to do? After I just did that. Feels weird, I don't know. Then again, Sarima makes him indestructible, right? So... 1 mana? What are they gonna do with 1 mana with Kona? Oh, okay, I see. Interesting. Sure. Damn, this is shaping up real good for him. I'm shook. I'll station it. Yeah, some people just play a lot, you know. I get it. Game's fun. This is still such a good card though, the Caustic Exile. I kind of don't want to lose Wily. Let me see if I can swing here. Tradesies or something? What's this do again? Bring back enchantments? We can bring back... Or no, wait. It copies them. Okay. I see. I see. Yeah, Caustic Exile is kind of cracked, but you do need to play some dragons. Is victory pretty useless in a Kona deck, or am I wrong? I definitely wouldn't say useless. It's kind of just there to protect your Kona, right? Like, if your opponent cannot react at instant speed, you're guaranteed to get your Kona trigger. That's kind of the reason why it's in there. Just helps you guarantee the combo. Damn. Nah, this is still just 5 mana, isn't it? Value. Yeah, just shutting down the interaction on your turn is just good. But I don't think it's necessary or anything. It's just, you know, checking stuff out. This is a problem, of course. The multiple Wileys kind of kill me. Not sure what to do, y'all. Grab a Kona. We're gonna go to 8. I feel like I may just have to block the manland or something. Trenches, kinda. I feel like this deck kind of just fumbles to like any deck that doesn't have, or that has like a good, like access to good interaction. Which is why I think it's strong against VV and obviously pretty bad against like Dimir mid and whatever it is, like control deck is and stuff. I'm in shambles. Absolutely in shambles. Getting hit for 10. Wiley has saved us. Alright, what do we need? Absolute Virtue, Velgavoth, something like that. What the hell are we gonna do now? Oh yeah, fire magic against Dimir is a vibe. That shit feels good. Can you copy Sarima? If I have the land activated, yeah, but I don't. I mean, I could maybe, but I don't have enough energy to do all that, I don't think. Well, could I have, actually? How much is it? 4? I don't think I have enough mana to Kona and Sarima. Or a Kona and copy Sarima, that's 5. I need 9 mana, I got 8. Actually, less than that. 7. Oh no. Yep, and you still lose because the opponent is technically at 9 life. No, but what they mean is like we find ourselves like, I don't know, a Velgavoth or something. That's what the opponent was saying. If we had 9 mana available, I would have absolutely done that. It would have been like Kona, station it with the Bastion, Bastion copy Sarima, get Velgavoth, Kona trigger, put Velgavoth in play. We don't have the mana to do that. Swinging here, they got 2 foods, they're at 9 life, they don't care about that either. So, we're kind of just edge. Okay, chat, you see the food? What does food do, chat? What does food say? Pay 2 to gain 3 life? How is 5 gonna be able to get to 9? I fear that does not work. I fear. I fear. Yeah, unfortunately 9 is greater than 5, yes. But I truly just believe we are in a terrible matchup here. Like, this match is very rough. I mean, not a hater. Gotta get some lands up in here, though. Mission accomplished. Got some lands. Did I play a Warp Eldrazi? Nah. I mean, any use in stationing? Probably on this one, maybe. I don't know, to be fair. No, I stand behind Voice of Victory. I think it is a good card in here. I don't know if the card can single-handedly save the deck, but... you know, that's a different story. Because now we are in a really great spot, right? Like, this is a beautiful example of Voice of Victory's power. They have to answer Voice of Victory, meaning they cannot answer Kona. That allows us to fire off Absolute Virtue here. So for the Voice of Victory doubters, this is what it's created for us. We can now Kona. Trying to figure out if I want to go Virtue. Or if I want to just go Overlord here. They got 2 mana. I think I just want to go Overlord, yeah. No, I mean, I understand some of the chatters who you know, I can understand the perspective of some chatters. Like, if you're looking at it from like a very, what's the right word to use there? Limited, I guess, perspective. It's like, okay, we have a 1-3 here that doesn't really synergize with any of the tap effects, any of the Kona effects, like none of the sort, right? But when you look deeper, you realize that it forces interaction out, which means Kona does not get interacted with, and you can do what you can do. But it's perhaps a little bit more like advanced, I guess, to see that. Yeah, it's not like direct synergy with the deck, right? So it's like, I don't blame people for being confused by it. You know? Voice in old Omni decks, yeah. Voice of Victory is just a great way to protect your cards. If you're looking to wipe the board, we may have to stop them. I can't do Surima and Kona, can I? If I... No, I know I'm about to get board wiped. I know. I know. I know. You attack with Voice of Victory at Survival and I'm out. Yeah, that shit slaps. That stuff slaps. Really great. Base has in a sideboard. I just had room for her because I didn't want to play the seam rips. I'm probably just gonna bring something back with Phoenix down. I don't know. Sure. We bringing back... Beza gets me a card. Alright, let's bring back Beza. Period. Worked out beautiful. Yeah, Phoenix Down is also a card that is severely underplayed in these types of decks, though. Phoenix Down kind of goes hard. Okay. I like this hand. Looking good. Looking good. Okay. think we Esper Origin first. Ooh, that's a vibe though. Thoughts on the Stiltskin deck? Are you brewing that for real or are you just playing? Both. So Voice of Victory here is interesting. I'm gonna see if I can do it. If they counter it, tough. But if they remove it, yes. That's what we want to see. Play this banger here, chat. But I was brewing it? Nah, nah. A sad little station. We going for it, Chief? I think we are. Needs to be a counter. All right. All right. All right. Here we go. Yo, I can't believe you got through that. I mean, there's lands here, I guess. That's something. It's a start. It's a start. How about one good win here, Arena? Can we do it? No, I mean, I fear in order to win a lot in Magic the Gathering, not only do you have to be a great player, but also you need to have luck on your side, you know? You can be the greatest Magic player on the planet, but without luck, you're still not winning a tournament, even though you will get consistently good finishes, good enough finishes. Good luck plus good skill really is what it takes to win something. Good luck alone won't win, but a combination of both and, like, putting yourself in a position to, you know, take advantage of the luck that you're being given also is like a really great skill in maximizing your chances and all. Yep. Pump it up, chat. Go Sarima, grab Kona vibes. Them interacting? To be fair, that deck has a lot of burst lightnings. It's got one lightning strike, and outside of that they have sorcery speed interaction, so we actually have pretty decent chances firing off Kona here. They know it. Yeah, it's mono red dragons. Get him, Kona. Get him. Alrighty. I don't know, people probably just... I doubt there's many people out there that actively want to play VV, but they may not have a choice. I fear they may not have a choice, because if you want to win games, right? If you want to win games, there's one deck you should play, the deck that wins. Very happy to find a channel, seeing other content, good vibes. Yo, I appreciate that, thank you. Thank you. We try to be positive enough in an environment of standard being a bit of a shit show. But, you know, the horrors persist, but so do we. That's really the way to go. Doesn't that deal 5 damage? Oh, and they bolted. Okay, okay. Flourishing the sequel. Yeah, for real. Flourishing the sequel. I mean, I kind of just want to grab Velgavoth because it would make me feel like a bad bitch. I'm doing it. Come here, Velgavoth. Come here, come here. Let's have a good time together. The opponent knows. They know it's not going to be great. Oh yeah, the Corey situation wasn't much better at all. Definitely, definitely. It's just a shame that, like, we just had such great bans and now we're back to another deck just straight up dominating. I hate to say it. I think this can do the job. Let's do it. Let's do it. I can get behind this. Geralt was sweet. Yeah, that was such a fun deck. You blame me. That's okay. I'll take it. I'll take it. Maybe just hold Get Lost here. Let's see. No, you're good, of course. I don't know, maybe I'll get rid of Magda. The crimes and stuff can be really good. I'll take it. We're getting Geralt of Rivia, though. The world ain't ready. That would go so unreasonably hard. Universes beyond. It's what we deserve, really. It's what we deserve. I think as long as they have Gwent, they wouldn't do it, though. But honestly, man, it will pop off. What's up, man dog? How are you? Twin Maw. Ooh, a Sarima. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Let's do it. Let's get Kona. Come here, bestie. Beautiful. Let's play Voice of Victory. That should just, like, look them out. No, maybe it'll do a little collab for when the Witcher 4 comes out. I'm gonna stream the fuck out of that game, by the way. Like, you guys have no idea. Okay, so we're guaranteed to get Velgavoth here. I kind of do want to go in with the World Wagon. I could Serena too, but we'll do Serena with the Velgavoth maybe. I don't know. Well, no, not really. Don't need to be doing any of that. I don't know. I never really had issues with the way Cyberpunk... Let's go. Let's go, let's go. Sure. Kona, sweetie, let's cheat some cards into play. Sweetie. Oh shit. Hold on, two people can do that. Wait, how did they know we were gonna play a mirror? Sus. Sus. Are we a mirror? Or are they like an omniscient spile? Maybe. Jeez, I have wooled wagons for days. Let's just go here. Yeah, looking very omni-coded, doesn't it? Ooh, that could be interesting. Ooh, I wonder what we grab here. We just go over or do we go absolute virtue? Let's give him something to worry about. Hey, yo. Well, yeah, we'll just have to be faster. That's right. We just gotta be faster. I think we're good, like... I think they were stuck on 3. Yeah, we're okay. Rescue skiff. Return enchantment. Sus. I think they are the Omni version. I don't trust it. That's Omni? Yeah. Because why the hell wouldn't you? It'd be what it be. Let's get some of these planets started here. Yeah, Omni and Foundations, a nightmare. Literally a nightmare, but it's fine, it's fine. We'll live. Just gonna hold wreck. Ina. The horse is here. Okay, well... Fuck, what are we gonna do? Oh my god! What are we gonna do? I don't know, man. My own Kona? I mean, what's the play here? What do we grab? Velgavoth or Absolute Virtue? Wee woo. Wee woo. Maybe we can lock them with Virtue and Sarima. Well, Velgavoth doesn't eat the enchantments, so does it? No, I don't think it's Velg. Well, we gotta make it through a field of counter magic and interaction first, probably, right? But I do have Phoenix down also. Ooh. Dude, what? What's going on? Oh, I don't want to get wrecked by... Well, split up wouldn't wreck me, so I don't know. I guess they didn't have a way to work with Kona yet. No ways to like tap it or whatever. Well, well, well. Another Omni in the grave. Here we go. They got the planet. Omniscience number 3. Okay. Going nuts. Go Phoenix down. Got anything in here? Not really. But alright. Yeah, it wasn't that crazy. It wasn't that crazy. Well, not much I can do about that. No. Okay, well, that's GG's now. Fuck, dude. They're making a strong case for Dredger's Insight over, what I play is Esper Origins, because you can copy it with the white planet. Oh shit, it's Libby. What's up, Libby? No, they got us. They got us. They got us. They got us good. But at this point, aren't they just milling themselves, Chad? They got 14 cards left. Show to WinCon? Yeah, I mean, they have to deal with Absolute Virtue and stuff still. We're doing okay. How are you? You doing okay? 10 cards? Oh, they're gonna bounce Virtue? Oh, I see. Now they're gonna pick up and replay the Overlord the entire time, aren't they? Oh, omniscience. Omniscience. Am I right, y'all? Alright, we're gonna have to try. Fallen. How are games today? They're fine. Just a mixture of like, you know, good and bad RNG. So just average, Tight loops and recursion, yeah. Truly tight loops and recursion. I don't really feel the urge to grab Kona yet because at the end of the day, I don't really have anything to cheat and play, do I? Heard Vivi's good. Well, you heard that right. You heard that right. Vivi kind of, doing crazy things. Yeah, we'll see if the World Wagons can put some pressure on him, you know? Underrated sideboard cards? Well, one thing that I see pretty often is people, oh shit. One thing I see pretty often is people's graveyard hate being Ghost Vacuum. Sometimes I feel like instead of Ghost Vacuum, people should just be playing Soul Cauldrons to grab those VVs. Guess 1 versus 2 mana difference, but I mean, I didn't really care anyways about that, really. I care about beatdown strategy with these World Wagons right now. Chad, what are your thoughts on peaches? Peaches slap. Great flavor. May just like slam this thing. Just so I can crew my wagon. Tishana tight binders for days. Tight binders for days. But just gonna run over like that though. There you go. Are they actually blocking with the one that is... What? Wait, what? Wait, what? Why? Yeah, board wipe? I don't know. I'm just gonna go Wily. Their own Kona. Brace yourselves. Omniscience on the way. Is that gonna work? Is it a pierce? Is it a counter? I don't know. I have to try, man. Please. I can pay for spell pierce. Ugh. Still crazy free value, though. But we still have the win, right? Unless they have a Flutmaw or a 1-mana blocker or something. Because my World Wagons are both going to go to 11, because they're going to find my last 2 basics. 1 forest and 1 plains left, so... should still be able to get through this. Unless... okay. We should still be able to do this. Going to Omniscience, bro, just play Yu-Gi-Oh! Nah, it's true. It's true. We're still winning here, though. Chat. We destroyed them. I'm so happy about that. Honestly, I'm so happy about that. The more Farrakona pile got there. Sure, yeah, you'll get a smiley out of me for that one.